Imagine building a rocket in your backyard, strapping yourself into it, and launching yourself thousands of feet into the sky. Sounds crazy, right? But for one man, this wasn't just a dream, it was his reality. This is the tragic story of Mad Mike Hughes, the daredevil who risked it all to touch the stars. Mike Hughes, born in 1956, was a self-taught engineer and stuntman with a larger-than-life personality. He wasn't a billionaire or a scientist, he was just a regular guy with an extraordinary dream, to build and launch his own rockets. But Mike wasn't just chasing space. He was also a vocal believer in the flat Earth theory.
I believe the world is a different shape than what we were taught in those programming centers, which is called public school system.
In 2018, Mike made headlines when he successfully launched himself in a homemade, steam-powered rocket. The rocket reached an altitude of nearly 1,875 feet, about the height of the Empire State Building. It was a moment of triumph for Mike, proving that even an amateur could defy gravity. But this was just the beginning of his ambitious plans. Mike's passion for rocketry was intertwined with his belief in the flat Earth theory. He claimed he wanted to launch himself high enough to see the shape of the Earth for himself.
Just to get me to space to prove what shape this planet is. I believe it's stationary, motionless, and I believe it is flat.
I believe you don't believe that, and you just want a free trip to space.
While many dismissed his beliefs, others admired his determination to prove his point, no matter how unconventional. On February 22, 2020, Mike attempted another launch in the California desert. This time, things went tragically wrong. Shortly after takeoff, the rocket malfunctioned and crashed back to the ground. Mike Hughes, the man who dared to dream big, lost his life doing what he loved. He was 64 years old.
Developing news, CBS News has confirmed that daredevil Mad Mike Hughes died after his homemade rocket crashed just after takeoff near Barstow. Sources say the 64-year-old was using the rocket in an attempt to get as close to space as possible. His empty parachute was seen in that video falling down to the ground. Hughes was ejected from the rocket afterward and he fell.